Hello, Renee. Hello, welcome to Hazelnut Grove. We have our library. This library was actually the first donated building that we received. Houseless people, we got a lot of good books because you won't carry around a bad book. These are buildings number 3 and number 4 that was built by volunteers at the Rebuild Center. Now you approach the garden area, which AKA therapeutic area. That's my place.
The people at Hazelnut decided they wanted a community that was of homeless folk, houseless folk, which had no drugs and no crime.
That was our basic initial motivator, a place where it was safe and sober. We didn't want to have any forms of illegal anything going on in the camp.
Hazelnut Grove is a place where houseless or formerly houseless people can come and have a roof over their head to protect them from the elements, to provide safety, security, build social skills, to get a piece of dignity back.
My home was a gift given to me by folks that lived here that was transitioned into an apartment. So they left their home available and asked if I would like it, and I was so honored and so excited. I'm just one of many folks that just got pushed over the edge financially, and cost of living being what it is and our income being what it is. That's what put me here.
So this is my pod and baby porch that functions really well when I just want to sit outside and stare at the rain clouds, which is kind of nice. The biggest benefit that it offers is stability. If you have to sleep like what traditionally people have to outside, you have to find an overpass if it's raining. They get crowded pretty quick.
I really didn't sleep maybe 4 hours, 3 hours a night for probably 2.5 years. Thanks to Hazelnut Grove, I'm back, you know.
It seems like shelter is a basic thing that everyone would deserve, and this is just a small example of what can actually be done to accommodate that for people.
Due to the pressure of our, I think, sadly wrong neighborhood association on the city, the city has said that they will at some point sweep the camp unless they move.
The city of Portland wants to move the homeless village called Hazelnut Grove to a new location by April. Right now, it's on North Interstate in Greeley, but if this proposal goes through, it would move to a city-owned lot in the St. John's neighborhood. There are people who support the idea, but also some who are fiercely against it.
This is the city tax lot where city leaders would like to see Hazelnut Grove move to. There are people who support this idea, but the family that owns an assisted living center on this side and several homes on this side of the lot say they are adamantly against it. When we visited the existing Hazelnut Grove today, most people were at the food pantry, and those that were there didn't want to talk on camera. About 20 people live there now, but the problem is they're not legally allowed to be there.
I worry that in our new neighborhood, there will be people who object to the camp coming there.
Hopefully with the new neighbors, we can engage in a positive relationship from the outset. Some of the concerns I could foresee them having are they going to bring crime? Are they going to be bringing drugs? You know, all these negative stereotypes that everyone always has. But just being able to show them how this space itself runs, I think would assuage most of that.
Let's say we did not have Hazelnut Grove, and we who live here did not have Hazelnut Grove. What would have been our story? What would have been the tour I would have gave you? And then you get your answer if having this kind of style is better than the alternative that we've been given that it has not worked.
Basically, we want to help others that want to help themselves. We're all trying to build ourselves up. and feeling that, the sense we get from one another, our own accomplishments, watching others, it does a great deal for us. So just the opportunity is all we're looking for. That's